Howdy guys and dolls out there in YouTube land, your favorite little keto goofball Diamond back again. Day 551 of my ketogenic journey, going from former BBW model down to keto cutie and still loving it. Well guys, I think people say this isn't a very sustainable way to eat sometimes. I can't tell. Can you? Anyway, I'm going to show you what I ate yesterday that was all keto friendly. I'm going to show you what the macros and the calories were for that. And then I'll be back to talk to you about my weigh-in. But first, thumbs up. Come on. Thumbs up, 7-Up. Y'all remember that game? Fun. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe if you're new to me. And if you need more keto information, my contact information is all below. Plus, on my channel, there is a playlist, Keto for Beginners, everything I know about keto in video form. And there is KetoDiamond.com, where I wrote everything out that I know about keto, which is getting updated as we speak. I'm working on adding some meals and different things to it. Whew, I'm talking a lot. So anyway, let me go ahead and show you what I had yesterday and all that stuff. Thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell. Y'all know the routine. Hey guys, I got a scrumptious ham, egg, and cheese omelet cooked in coconut oil, about a big old tablespoon of it, and 1/4 of a tablespoon of Kerrygold butter, because adding a little butter this morning just sounded good. So I got 2 eggs, 1 slice of Carolina Pride ham, about 1 1/2 servings of cheddar cheese, and pink Himalayan salt. And mayonnaise. So it's 1:20 p.m. breaking my fast for the day. Hey guys, so I got 150 grams of ground beef with some mozzarella, just a little bit of cheddar, a sprinkle of Parmesan, and it was 3 pepperonis on it, but I don't know why. I also added some mayonnaise and mixed it up. It tastes pretty good. Hey guys, so I was a bad food vlogger yesterday. I had about 2 1/2 servings of pork rinds y'all didn't see, and 1 ham and cheese roll up, plain, just ham and cheese. So my calories yesterday were 1,603, carbs 7 grams, 132 grams of fat, and 101 grams of protein. But again, 20 grams of that protein didn't count because it's incomplete protein from the pork rinds. So it didn't count for the 20 grams anyway. Yeah. Hey y'all, it is a beautiful, icy, wonderful day in North Carolina where Mama's getting out by herself for a little while, which is always an amazing miracle. I'm wearing my Liz Claiborne jacket. I got an excuse to wear it because, you know, it's cold out. Before keto, guys, I mean, this is an all-scale victory, not just the size. The thing is, I couldn't really find a regular coat that would zip or button. I mean, I was really, really large. I was wearing 5X sweatshirts and stuff, and they were a little snug, and I was getting a little concerned, more than concerned. But this was an extra large Liz Claiborne jacket I found at Goodwill. Wow. And it's big. It's too big. So I'm so thrilled. And it buttons, zips. Well, sorry, it zips. This one does. But that's so awesome. Off scale. Yay. This is a little pharmacy where I get my soap at. Sweet tea, y'all. Love that. Leave a little sparkle wherever you go. We work hard to provide unique merchandise. Thanks for not shoplifting. But I love it. Look at that. It's only $7.99. Very pretty. I love this down here. But I'm not going to buy it because it's $18.99. It's a cool necklace. Super cool experience, guys. The little pharmacy I just walked into. Well, they have a $5 minimum, which I didn't know about. I just went in for my soap, which is what I use under, like, if you lose a lot of weight or if you're very, very heavy, something like this is really good in the creases so that you don't get funky scents or even infections. So, well, I had to spend $5. The soap's only $30. So I grabbed some pork rinds and a meat stick. And said, I don't eat sugar. She said, keto? I was like, yeah. She said, she runs a keto group here in Mocksville or on Facebook. It's a Life Redefined Keto Community. Awesome. And I told her, you know, what I do. And about you guys. And I just thought that was a pretty cool experience. She said, there's a lot of ketoers around here. I didn't know that for sure. But that's awesome. And I hope they all find their way to me too. Of course. So I'm going to go check her out in a little bit when I get home. And you guys do the same. Oh, by the way, for those of you who don't know, I also run a Keto Diamond Facebook group and Keto Community Bulletin Board. Keto Community Bulletin Board on Facebook. You can check those out too if you want to. Oh, hello. Are we getting some good smiles now? Yeah. Did I get a laugh? I got a laugh. Hi. Hi, baby. Look over here. What are you looking at? Anthony. Come on, what's your attention? I want your attention. Hi. He's so sweet. Anthony. I got toes. Get little toes. I got your little toesy wosies. I love you. Okay, you guys. So, you seen what I ate? You seen what I did? And what you didn't see is that a few minutes ago, I thought I was recording. I was doing really good. My grandson had a potty, so I got right out of the bathroom. Shower curtain. And I never hit record. Nope, sure didn't. That is me, though, your favorite little keto goofball. I told y'all I'm goofy. Anyway, so, y'all saw what I ate. Y'all saw that I was a terrible vlogger yesterday because I was sitting there mindlessly eating pork rinds talking to my mama and my daughter. And now, honestly, I was feeding some to the dog, too, and I was feeding some to my kids because they was taking them. And I was giving the dog one here and there. Yeah, shut up. It's not dog food. I get it. I know. But that's what I did. So also yesterday I spent most of the night until late night working on KetoDiamond.com. I'm trying to put a whole lot more stuff on there. I'm trying to rearrange it better. I want to do a step-by-step keto guide so people coming into it can know. I also want to make sure there's stuff on there for people who are pros at keto or think they're pros like I think I'm pro sometimes. And then I do stuff that's not keto friendly at all. Or it seems like it should be, but it's not. Now also I get asked a lot to make people meal plans. And I'm not being rude about that. It's simply, I don't know what the hell you like to eat. Hell, I can't even make me a meal plan because I'll lay something out for dinner and be like, nah, I don't want that. Put it back and get something else out. So, the meal plans are not my thing. I don't meal prep either. I cannot stand the taste of reheated foods at all. And I always called it rot or decay. Because if you reheat hamburger meat, to me, it has a very different taste. It's not good at all. So, no, I'm good. And chicken, if it's really well cooked, I can put that in the refrigerator, but I cannot reheat it. So, the only exception to that rule seems to be most steak. So far, I haven't had that trouble with steak. But, like ground beef, no, I'm good. So, I don't like to meal plan. I don't like to meal prep. But I'm a stay-at-home mom and grandma. So, I can make meals on the fly. I can go and pick something out of my refrigerator, give it time to thaw, cook it later. I can do that. I understand that many of you can't, but I don't know how to really assist you with that particular issue other than making maybe one big meal plan and say, go ahead, try all that. I don't know. But I am going to put some of my simple meals on KetoDiamond.com. I had some up before, but I took them down because over time I started realizing that those things were not as keto friendly as I thought they were, or not as good for you as I thought they were. So I took those down. But as always, you have to do your own research and know your own bodies. Because if I put something on there, might affect you that doesn't affect me, and vice versa. It's just like going to any other keto site and they're using flatbread, or they're using almond flour or coconut flour. And I have never used almond flour or coconut flour, but I don't trust these items. And I do know that they're bound to be kind of carby, so I don't touch them. I just leave them the hell alone. I'm good. But as far as what you can eat and what I can eat, they're two different things, guys. They really are. And for me to try to meal plan for somebody else, to me, seems silly. I can't, like I said, I can't even do it for myself. It's just not my thing. It's not my cup of tea. And like, I laid out hamburger meat for tonight, and then I told my husband, let's go get some wings. And we left to go get some wings, and we ended up at the steak, well, at a little diner called Miller's here in Moxville. So yeah, I don't do so well with all of that for me. But on KetoDiamond.com, I have a complete foods list of things that you can eat and enjoy. and mix and match. I mean, seriously, like if you get some chicken and you decide to make chicken breast, which is not a very fatty food, it's mostly just protein. So you can fry it in coconut oil, throw some butter on top of it, roll it around, dip it in some ranch, make a chicken salad with some mayonnaise. Now, again, ranch and mayonnaise, guys, the ones I use are not clean keto. Those two things for sure are something I use. There's probably three main things that I use that are not keto friendly, or well, that are not keto clean, which is my ranch, my mayonnaise, and my diet cherry Dr. Pepper. You can home make ranch and mayonnaise, and you can drink water if that's what you want to do. But you have to know yourself and your body. I've learned I can have these things. Those things don't generally affect me. Doesn't mean they won't one day, but at the moment, they're not. So know your body. Research for yourself. If I meal plan for you, I don't want to kick you out of ketosis because I say you can have that and you can't have that. Learn your body. Take the stuff on that foods list, that complete foods list on KetoDiamond.com, and pick and choose. Put it together. And then put it in an app or write it down somewhere. You can just use a notebook to track if you need to. Just keep those carbs low, 20. Try to keep your fat as high as possible and your protein at a moderate level. I know it sounds hard when you're first starting out to get that much fat in your foods, but it's really not once you get started and get going. And give yourself a couple week grace period, a learning curve, because I know the first 2 weeks I was doing keto, my carbs were still really high. Nowhere near as high as they were, but I think I was in like the 60s, the 50s, somewhere in there with my grams. I didn't really understand how to do it. Once I figured it out, once I got the mojo going and I really figured it out how I could do it with my body, then I got my carbs down below 20, and generally that's where they stay. And now, most of the time, I don't track in advance. I never track in advance. In fact, it's got me in trouble a couple times. But for the most part, I enter my food in right before I come and do this video. And I'm generally surprised where I fall at because I've been doing it for so long that generally I just eat this way now. And I would say I wouldn't have to track, but I show y'all what I eat every day. And I think it's helpful to other people for me to track. Plus, I could go off the deep end and be accidentally eating stuff I don't realize I'm doing. This way, tracking, even if I don't track in advance, I can pinpoint where mistakes are later. Like say tomorrow, and like over the last few days, not today, not yesterday, my protein was too high. And that does affect me. The next day I wake up and I'm ravenous, and for me, a high protein day means tomorrow fasting's going to be a bitch. So I can still do it, but it's a little more difficult for me. So, yeah. But anyway, I don't like to meal plan. I don't like to meal prep. It's just not me. But again, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I can do this stuff on the fly. I can go in the refrigerator at noon, sit some hamburger meat out of being thawed by 5, 6 p.m. whenever he gets home from work, cook it up. Good to go. Make some eggs for breakfast. I'm cool. You know, so, yeah. But pick and choose. Eat what you like. For me to tell you what to eat, silly. For me, anyway. And if you're good at meal prepping, if you would like to meal prep for somebody for free, drop me a line and I'll send people to you for you to meal prep for them if you want to. Or you can meal prep and I'll put it on KetoDiamond.com if you want me to. I'm not good at that kind of thing. So, y'all check out my website because I've been doing a whole lot of different stuff to it here lately. And the link's below in the description. So is my contact information. If you need help, if you need me to answer a question for you, or if you're a little stuck or stalled and you can't figure something out, all my contact information's below. And I encourage you and I beg you to go ahead and send me a message and let me know what's going on with you, and I'll try to help you. Much love, guys and dolls. I will see you tomorrow. Did I tell y'all what my weight was? I think I started out with that. But if I didn't, I was yesterday 195.4, today 195.2, 0.2 pounds down, still 1 pound up in water weight. But that's all right. It'll come off and I'll be down on my way again to losing some more magic. Well, not losing more magic, gaining more magic, losing more weight. Whatever. Much love, guys. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I love y'all.